I think my best friend was replaced. Last night. I know how this is gonna sound, but I think something happened to my best friend. Jason stayed over at my place last night. We were gaming till like 3 a.m., and I must have passed out mid-match because I woke up in bed with my headphones still on. Jason was gone, but I figured he just went home early. Then I saw him at school today. It looked like Jason. It sounded like Jason. But something was wrong. It wasn't obvious at first, just little things that made my stomach twist. You ever look at a picture where everything should be normal, but something is just off? That's how Jason felt today. First, he was talking weird. Jason and I have been best friends since middle school. I know how he talks. But today, he kept using words he never uses. He called our math teacher Professor, which no one does that. We always joke about how she reminds us of our grandma. But when I said that, he just kind of stared at me, like he was trying to process what I said. Then in gym class, Jason has always sucked at running. We used to joke that he ran like a baby giraffe. Today, he was fast. Not just fast, effortless. He sprinted like it was nothing. He wasn't even out of breath. And then, the worst part, his eyes. Jason has green eyes. Always. I remember because when we were kids, he used to complain about them, saying he wished they were blue like his dad's. Today, they were blue. I asked him, "Bro, are you wearing contacts or something?" He stopped, just for a second. Too long. Then he laughed, except it wasn't his laugh. It sounded like him, but the timing was off. Forced, like someone trying to copy a sound but not quite getting it right. Then he patted me on the shoulder. Jason never does that. Don't be weird, dude. At lunch, I checked old pictures, every single one. Green eyes. I even scrolled way back. Always green. I started freaking out. So I texted his mom as a joke, like, "Haha, Jason finally got those blue contacts, huh?" She replied almost instantly. What? Jason has always had blue eyes. I felt like I was gonna throw up. For the rest of the day, he kept watching me. Not normal glances. Watching. Every time I looked over, his head would shift just a little too late, like he wanted me to know he was looking, like he was waiting for something. At the end of the day, he caught me at my locker. "You okay?" he asked. His voice was the same, but it wasn't. I nodded, but my hands were shaking. I could tell he noticed. Then he smiled at me. And I don't mean in a friendly way, I mean he smiled. Too wide, too slow, like he was testing out how his face was supposed to move. "I'll see you later," he said. And then he just stood there, watching me as I left. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to do. But that is not my best friend. And I think it knows I know.